Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Nothing Left Unsaid. I'm your co-host, AllyJade.
And I'm your other co host, not Jeff, but you can call me Jess. It's easier for some people.
Yeah, so long time no see, huh? It's been a while since our first episode.
Yeah, it's been a while since our first episode. We apologise for that. Life kind of got in the way there, and by life I mean I was with Ali in person for 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, it was only meant to be one, which was great, would have been okay, but then she ended up staying a second week, even better, and then it was my sister's birthday in like the third week, so
I had a bit of issues with the
oh
airline
no.
as well. But Ali ended up sorting
Okay,
that all
but
out for me.
there's nothing a little phone call and anger management classes that your
pretty sh-
nearest airport can't handle.
I'm pretty sure when we got there, like, it's her! Yes, it's her! Like...
Well, when we dropped you off, you like looked at me and then you looked at the guy that was checking you in, and you were like, "Oh, this is my carer." The look he gave me was like, "I know you.
I know all
I know
about you. But yes, anyway, moving along,
Anyway,
jumping into the
moving
good
along.
stuff.
Yeah, we've had a good few weeks, so we're back now though, and we're recording this really cool podcast sesh today.
But I just want to say, like, if you get a feel for us, if you ever want to let us know things you want us to kind of go over, there's no harm, and you can comment or you can chuck us an email. We've got our very carefully thought out email address.
If I remember correctly, it should be nothing left unread at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Because we leave none of your emails unread.
Exactly, because
we read every single one of them.
Exactly, nothing left unsaid. We leave nothing left unread. It's a trend. We're trying to get to catch fire. It's very cutesy. It's very demure. It's very mindful.
I did just finish The Rookie though.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch that yet. Every time I said to Ali, I'll watch it with you, she's like, yeah, but then I'd have to start it again, and she was just so against that at that point in time. I'm like, well, fine then. I guess I just won't watch The Rookie.
But yeah, no, just finish The Rookie. If you finish The Rookie, like you finish season 5, because that's all that's available to Australia, because we suck apparently. Netflix, Australia, do better. Love you guys. But I need my season 6, like ASAP. Rookie. Cool. So I was actually doing a cheeky little check, and then you ended up bringing it up to me. So do we want to have a little chatty chat about the Sims leak for the new expansion pack?
Yeah, first of all, just a disclaimer to our listeners: if you're not big on video games, that this episode might, or not necessarily this episode, but this segment of the episode might not necessarily be for you. We're going to talk about some upcoming video games or DLC. But yeah, so a video game that Ali and I are frequently playing, and we both make content off of on YouTube. You should go check us out. They released
Nice plug-in.
Nice plug, yeah. Oh, she got that plug. They released an expansion pack for Sims 4 in August. That was the last one, and
yeah, it was Lovestruck.
Lovestruck, and don't get me wrong, great expansion pack. They are still fixing 1 or 2 bugs with it, but the latest, like the next expansion pack that is coming out, has leaked, and I'm a little confused about how they're going to make it into an expansion pack. How are they going to make enough content to make it an expansion pack? That's what I'm wondering. For those wondering, because we haven't actually told them what it is. Ali, do you want to do the honors? I'll do you a drum roll.
So, the expansion pack that we are currently talking about, if you guys haven't seen yet or don't know what we're talking about, is the Life and Death expansion pack that was leaked recently. Now, the reason that Jess and I are both very confused is because the ranch update, the expansion pack.
Yeah.
With the horses.
Yeah.
You can ride the horses.
You
right?
can, not only can you ride horse,
And
they
then
brought horses into the game.
Exactly, they brought horses into the game. They also, like you can own a horse, you can adopt a horse, you can do the racing and all that kind of stuff. Or not racing, but
You can train
championships, all that kind of
horses,
stuff.
and, yeah.
You train the horses, and then for rent, you can, build the houses. You can do all of that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
right? So, what are they going to do in the life and death update? Because, there's the I don't know.
They've speculated. People are speculating about it. Some of the well-known Sims News YouTube channels, they're speculating that one, we're looking for an November release this year. They're also thinking funerals are going to be a thing because in Sims, you see someone die and everyone's really upset, and you'll get either an urn or a gravestone, but there's nothing else that you really do. So they're speculating funerals might be a thing. And then, of course, they're also saying that maybe there might be a death career. Because, Sims has a lot of careers. Yeah. So you're going to go around and poke people and they fall down. You're like, yeah, that's Bob's off the list, is that what they're going to... But at the same time, that's two things. They could, one...
what else can they add?
Well, that's true. If they do bring funerals in, that's something they could put in an update. It's not really, oh my god, this is expansion pack worthy. You know what I mean? Because let's be real. Here, the expansion packs are $60. What are they going to do to make that worth $60? Yeah, I don't think they're personally worth $60. But we gonna keep on paying it because we are Sims sluts. Yes, we are. I said it first. And you know what? I have never identified with that more.
Anyway, I'm not really sure. But moving on, though, if we want to talk about new releases, Black Ops 6 is coming out.
True. I don't know if many of you guys know, but Ally and I, we she so put it to me one day, we shooty in the Call of Duty. We do play Call of Duty. We play Modern Warfare 3, which is a good game.
I think so.
Yeah, it's a good game. Expensive, but a good game. Nonetheless,
irritating, but a good game.
Full of amazing people, but a good game.
If you listen to this and you are followed on our Twitch, will know, because you guys will know something. But I've been thinking about streaming Modern Warfare 3. But I don't know about Jess here, but she might want to as well. And if she does, we might have to do a stream team up. Yeah, Black Ops 6 is coming out. I believe there's a beta at the moment. You would know more about that.
Yeah, so this past weekend, they released the beta for anyone who's pre-ordered the game. I know some people who have pre-ordered it, so they have been able to play it. I do know, apparently there's going to be another beta that's going to open up a bit later for everyone else. So it's possible you and I could possibly jump on that train and give it a good old try before we make a decision whether or not we want to purchase it or not.
Yeah, for sure.
Apparently it's really good.
Dang.
That's what I'm hearing. But I thought Modern Warfare, I still think Modern Warfare 3 is really good. I only got it Christmas time last year. So, I still think I'm trying to get my money's worth out of it, man.
Yeah, before you buy the next one at least.
But no, I've been hearing really good things about it. But yeah, it's something I'm not personally gonna know if it's gonna be worth buying. I mean, I have told people I would get it so I could play it with them because, they want me to, and I'm cool with that. But I hope that I can try the beta just so I can actually this is what I'm gonna put my money into.
Definitely give it a go before you spend, because they're not cheap games at all by any means. So it's definitely worth the beta testing the game, making sure you like it type thing. But it does look really cool.
It does.
From what I've seen and little videos and stuff, the graphics look wicked and it looks really good.
I just hope my computer's gonna be able to run it
properly.
Same. If it's worth it, I will end up getting it. That comes out officially in October. But speaking again of upcoming games, one of the games that Ally and I we've put a lot of hours into, we've had a lot of fun with, is a game called Phasmophobia. For those who don't know what Phasmophobia is, please enjoy this short little explanation by Ally.
Is literally one of the coolest games I think I've ever played. It is a ghost hunting game, basically. You get this little van, you get your little devices, you get all your ghosty equipment that you're gonna need, and it's a multiplayer game, online multiplayer, so you can play with your friends, and basically your objective of your game is to find what the ghost is with the clues that it leaves you with the devices that are in your van and get out before it hunts and kills you. So that's a lot of fun, and the reason, Jess, that we're mentioning this is
because while it's been on PC for a very long time, they are finally bringing it to console. And it's going to be cross-play. So
yeah,
that means if, I'm playing it on PC and, let's say Bob, my good friend Bob, he's got a PlayStation and he wants to play too. We can! And that's going to be so awesome because they've been wanting it for so long. And it's finally coming to console, and it's going to be cross-platform. And I believe they said they're going to be releasing it on console in their Halloween release, update release. So that'll be good for the spooky season. That'll be absolutely
the spooky season.
Yes, absolutely icebox. But it's really good because I do know people who don't have PC. So and they've been wanting to play it. Yeah, like we've got a few people. So it'll be really cool. Me and Ally are kind of we're feeling The Sims a lot. So who knows, maybe if you ask us in a month or time, we might be back into our Faz moment again. We don't know. There's a lot of things we do in Faz. Yeah.
Yeah, see, we're the kind of people in games like Phasmophobia where, we're terrified the entire time we're in this game. So we decide to go in with attitudes and, cuss them out. And that usually gets us killed. And then we're cranky.
Okay.
But it's kind of fun.
I need to preface this by saying Ally goes in guns akimbo and is all like, Susan, because you get told what the ghost's name is. She's all like, Susan, I fucked your husband, okay? And then the ghost starts hunting, and then we all fucking die because Ally's out here being like, bitch, I slept with your husband. And then we all die, and it's just like, wow, that was wonderful.
I think that's a bit dramatic. Okay.
Okay, but is it true? Is it true? You're damn right it is.
Damn straight. But yeah, no, I definitely think that having Phasmophobia come to console is, really, really cool. So, as someone, me, for example, who started on console, there's so many games that, I've been able to play on PC since getting one.
Yeah.
And it kind of made me realize, how little Xbox actually gets in the games.
It really does.
And Switch as well. There's, so many Switch games. You just can't, games that you just can't get on Switch. And I get it, but at the same time, it's kind of well, not everyone can afford to be able to buy a PC and an Xbox. Or a PC and a Switch. Or an Xbox
PC
and a Switch,
is more expensive.
Whatever your console is. A PC is way more expensive, exactly. Not everyone can afford the PC, and I get that. 100%. But I just think that it's upsetting that there's not as the same variety over all of the consoles. But I'm glad that it's starting to come in, like Phasmophobia, and Disney Dreamlight became, a little bit ago, became available on Xbox.
Yeah.
As well. So, it's good that games are starting to do that.
Yeah.
But definitely some more of, the bigger ones would be good.
Yeah.
Too, I feel like.
100%.
But, speaking of games that we play, that we love, and we have phases of, Dead by Daylight. Now, not exactly Dead by Daylight, even though they did just release a new chapter.
Yes, I can attest to that. I've already got it. It was the Castlevania DLC. So it's Dracula is the new killer, or the Dark Lord, as they call him, like Voldemort. And then
Voldemort.
But no, it's actually Dracula. And then the survivor is, oh god, I've forgotten his name. Yeah, I have no idea what the survivor's name is. I just prestiged him, but not that I'm expecting many people to know what that means.
talking about Dead by Daylight as well, Jess, I just wanted to ask you, do you know what they released today? Because I
Oh, I
didn't
know.
until you told me earlier. So
Exactly. Yes, of course
tell the
I
rest
know what they
of
released. Okay, class. Presentation time. The makers of Dead by Daylight, it's actually set in the Dead by Daylight universe, I'm pretty sure. They released
Not the
today.
entity, I believe.
Yes, they released today. Today being the 4th of September, okay, 2024. They released a game called The Casting of Frank Stone. The game is set in the world of Dead by Daylight. It's not necessarily about the game itself. It's in the world, so it's regarding the entity, which I'm not going to explain for you because it's really hard to explain without me being like, it's just Nia. Anyway. Meh. So, meh. Anyway, that was released today. It's very, it's gameplay. Ally has lost it. She's trying to recompose herself. It's funny because how hard she laughs, her audio doesn't always pick it up. So half the time I just see her cackling. I don't actually hear the cackle. You get bits of the cackle like you just heard, but you don't actually hear the whole cackle.
Rude,
Anyway.
my guy.
I'll wait. I'll just wait. Anyway. So I'll give her a minute to compose herself. Okay, so the casting of Frank Stone, it's very much the gameplay is very similar to your Until Dawn, to your Quarry. Like your choices make a difference in how the game goes from what I've gathered. I haven't taken a whole look at the gameplay because I do plan on playing it myself. But that's the kind of vibe I got from it. We've always wanted to know more about the entity other than Nia. Meh. But,
If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
Exactly. We're not going to tell you what that's about. You're going to have to know. Either find it out for yourself or you're going to be laughing along with us. But yeah, no, it's pretty groovy. From the looks of it, there are some mixed reviews. But like I said, I'm just going to play it for myself. Figure that one out for myself. Because I tend to like games that not everyone likes anyway. So...
But I think that's everything to like do with all of the new release, like games and stuff. But I did want to like make a reroute back to Sims. Okay, so yeah, you've got your series currently on YouTube. Hey,
I currently have my 100 Babies challenge going on Sims at the moment.
Yeah,
and
how's that go?
Oh! that's all I can really tell you is like, why do I put myself through it? That's all I'm telling you. If you want to know more, go and check it out. It's not _ Jeff X capital D. Yeah. There's 8 parts of that out on my channel at the moment.
Yeah, it's actually really, really entertaining, and you should definitely go and watch it because it's funny as all fuck.
And okay, I don't mean to spoil anything for you guys, but not only do Ally and I have a running build challenge going on each other's YouTube kind of constantly, but someone, a little birdie, told me that someone's going to be making build content for The Sims, and I'm just kind of waiting. I'm hanging out for the build content to come out because someone doesn't ever admit what an amazing builder they are.
I will just have to put the comment of I plead the fifth at this point in time, but I might heavy on the might. No. Let's be serious. Yeah, no, I have been planning some build content, which it's going really good. We actually have a just a little spoiler. So obviously the people that are gonna be here in this podcast currently, you guys that are listening, are gonna be the only ones that know about this until I release it.
Yeah, so shh, guys, don't tell anyone.
don't tell anyone. It's like a secret, okay? But Jess and I are actually thinking about she is going to give me a idea of a person and a backstory, and I'm gonna build their house, and we're gonna do that for pretty much all of the lots.
Yeah, but Ally's
On
also
a
gonna
world. So
Ally's
that's
gonna
gonna be
yeah. She's gonna remake
what am I
every
doing?
house and every
Yeah,
business and
remaking every house.
every house, every
Yeah,
business,
so
every park, every library, every. She's rebuilding. She's making the game basically. And then I'm just gonna give her a heads up at who works there or who lives there, and she's kind of gonna go with the flow with the build of that kind of vibe, and I'll make the Sims for her, and she can fill her dream world up with whatever kind of whatever I give her, kind of. Can you imagine if I was just like, this one's a hobo named Jeff, this one's a hobo named Ronald, like.
like it's a little cartoon walks outside. And,
it's
like,
just the homeless world.
Sequoia.
Yes, because we love San Sequoia. San Sequoia. Inside joke, people, but guess now you're in on it too. San Sequoia.
San Sequoia.
Doesn't she say it so seductively?
Anyway, guys.
San Sequoia.
San Sequoia. Okay, so for those of you guys that have played Phasmophobia, there was that other game that came out that was really, really similar, the Demonology one. I have not heard much about that.
No.
Like, I've seen that they did an update, but I haven't really heard much, like, about it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like... And, like, Phasmophobia did that big update where they gave us, like, all new stuff that we could actually get. But it doesn't look like there's any more spots for any new stuff with that.
Have you noticed that, though? Like, there'll be games like The Sims, Phasmophobia, Dead by Daylight, that we play. There'll be games that try to come up against these games. So, like, Sims, you had games like, there's this new Inzaway game that's coming out. Don't know much about it. I haven't been able to play test it. There was Life by You, which was going to be coming out, but they've cancelled and scrapped it completely. In terms of live Sims.
Good option.
Dead by Daylight, there were a whole bunch of games that tried to compete with Dead by Daylight that haven't really succeeded. You still have games like, yeah, thank you. Thank you. You've got Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which apparently is still going. I haven't played much of it. I don't know if Ash versus the Evil Dead is still a game. I don't know if many people play that. But, like,
you have... with Fortnite?
Fortnite? It's still going strong. We just haven't been playing it. You would have loved it the other day. It was full of Billie Eilish. It was full of Billie Eilish in, what do you call it?
Still got music.
Yeah. It was full of Billie Eilish in, the main stage. It was full of it. I was playing it in the lounge room with Ash. It was really funny. But, you know, that's fun. Like, Fortnite's still a thing. We just haven't been playing it.
It's actually funny that we mentioned Fortnite and their music because I actually went to an NF concert earlier this year, and before the concert, Jess, myself, my partner, Jess's partner, as well as some of our other friends would play the music portion of Fortnite.
Which is called main stage.
At the time, which is called main stage. At the time, I was like getting into NF's music. Like, I was already into NF's music. He's one of my favorite. Like, when it comes to that kind of genre of music. But like, I really knuckled down. I listened to all of the music I knew that was going to be on his set. Because like, I already knew like 95% of his music. There was a couple songs that, like, I didn't know all of the words to, so I was like knuckling down. And then there was The Search, and we played that again and again and again and again and again on main stage, like Jess and I, like, until Jess got
100%.
I think it was.
No, it's got to be 100%.
100% on it.
It's got to be 100%.
So we had to do it again and again and again, and I shit you not, where my partner and I are at the NF concert, and I hear the start of The Search, and I feel my eyes rolling, and I'm like, Are you kidding? I was like, are you serious? No, I don't want to hear this shit. I felt so bad though, because he made it sound so much better than Fortnite.
Well, I mean, I couldn't go to the concert just because, one, we're in different states, and two, I only really know one or two songs by the artist. So, but like, I was happy because she recorded it for me. She recorded the search on her phone at the concert and sent it to me. And she's like, "Jess, it's happening," and I'm just like, "Oh my god, yes!" But
it was so good though. Loved that concert so much. I'm excited for the next one.
yes, Ellie and Allie's coming down since I went up there to visit. She's coming down here in November, and we're going to go see. Yeah, you're coming for a week. Yes.
Yeah.
And we're going to we're going to our first concert together. Allie, do you wanna tell them who it is?
Well, technically, the main attraction is Amity Affliction, which is amazing, by the way. But I'm just saying it's, for this effect because they've got 3 supporting acts, which we're really excited for. One of them, who's pretty much like the main reason we're going, is Ice Nine Kills.
Yes.
Who are literally amazing. We love them.
Yes. Spencer Charnas
is in November. Yes, Chef's Kiss, yummy. Anyway,
he wished me a happy birthday.
I don't know who the other 2 are. Okay, so he didn't actually wish her a happy birthday.
Yes, he did.
Message, but anyway,
he wished me a happy birthday. In my email, it said Spencer Charnas, and it was an email. Okay, because I have the Psychos app, which is what they call their fan base, Psychos. It said, "Hello, Jess." Like, it's like, happy birthday. Stay amazing. Love you. We'll run away together one day.
Yeah, okay. Right. No, it didn't. So
it did.
It was literally just one of those, like, happy birthday. Okay, so, like, Jess, I love you. But, like, this is one of those kind of people, guys, where, like, her Spotify Wrapped will come out, and it'll be like, oh my god, like, thank you so much. And Jess would be like, he wrote that for me.
He did.
Just for me. No one else. And it's no.
He did.
Same message.
We're in love. I am married, happily married, but still we're in love.
What?
Me and we're in love.
Anyway.
Okay. Not really, Spencer, in case you ever hear this. I know I'm not actually crazy like that, okay? But you can still wife me.
Any day.
I actually know the other 2 supporting acts.
Yeah, the other 2 supporting acts. Who are they?
Heaven's Gate and We Came as Romans. Those are the other 2 supporting acts. But
listen to a couple of the covers from those ones. They were pretty good.
But Ice Nine is my main reason. Well, my main reason for wanting to go. And Allie was like, "Hey, Jess, we should go." And I'm like, "Yes, Queen." So, we bought tickets earlier in the year. Like, it was pretty earlier in the year. And, so yeah, we're very excited. That's in November when Allie comes down.
Yeah. And then I have Benson Boone in January. It was meant to be September, but they regrouped and then they rearranged everything. Instead of September, we're going to go to January. I'm really excited for Benson. That should be good. Love his music so much.
He's the guy that's like, "I like my whiskey weed."
No, that's Hosier. No, he's the one that does Beautiful.
I can't say I know what that one is.
He's beautiful.
Struck out twice there. Don't play it. We'll get done for copyright.
Yes, so I'm really excited for that one. But apart from that, like, I don't know. Let's be real, guys. This podcast episode today is going to be really, really chaotic because, like we said at the start of the episode, we have just come back from seeing each other. Everyone's still getting back into their normal routines of, everyday life and our work schedule, stream schedule, recording, all that kind of stuff. So if it is chaotic, welcome. This is us 95% of the time in our life. Yeah, so apologies for the chaos, but I mean, welcome. This is who we actually are.
Well,
it's good.
To a degree.
Yeah.
The conversation isn't as tame as it usually is. We've said some outlandish things to one another that we can't actually repeat. Not even on Spotify. And also, because we would get we would get thrown away so fast. We still vibed just being together. Like, it was such an amazing feeling getting to just be with each other in person, you know? Like, it transferred over immediately. Like, I was terrified. I was like to Ali the day I was flying up there, I was like, "You're gonna be there, right?" And like, she's like, "Yeah, I am."
We unfortunately didn't really get to film it though, because like there was a bit of a mess around on where, you know, you were gonna be. Like, the people at the airport weren't really telling me anything.
Yeah, we didn't actually. We didn't get to film that part, unfortunately. But at least that's something we get to keep for us. At least, you know, we'll always have that together.
I can just edit the videos I do have.
Yeah, but like at least that we weren't focused on capturing that moment. We just kind of let it happen, and that's what we have that for us. You know, like we can't replicate that again. But like that's something we'll always have in our life. We know happened. You know.
It was good fun. We took Jess on like a tourist drive type thing around where I live, and like the surrounding areas. Not going to tell you where because that's creepy. No, it was a lot of fun having Jess here. I mean, we definitely had, you know, her birthday was here. We had her birthday here. I still have those balloons for you too. Once they deplete, I'll give them to you. 28. My partner and I decorated. We went out to like a Korean barbecue place one of the nights that Jess was here. She ended up staying for 3 weeks, which was pretty good.
Yes.
We had my sister's birthday. We went out a couple of times. It was really good. It was a lot of fun. We also just had chill days where like we just read books and hung out. We actually read quite a few books in like the last week that Jess was here, which was good. I wish we had started it sooner though. Would have been cool if we had started reading in the first week and we were reading the whole way through.
Yeah, well, I ended up reading like four books that I finished.
4 or 5.
4 that I finished. One that we read, started reading together, but we decided we were going to put down and pick up another time. And then one I am like halfway through on my own. So if you put that together, that's 5. But no.
What about Spells and Trust?
That's the one that I'm halfway through.
Oh, okay.
The other one that I'm halfway through. Yeah.
So she I currently got her to read Scars and Trust, so that should be good.
Yes, and for anyone who knows, I actually read Haunting and Hunting Adeline. So anyone who knows what those books are or has read them, you understand the toll that takes on a person. So I had to read something fluffy after. She made me read 2 ice hockey romance books.
Okay, jeez, call me out much. The ice hockey romance book community will stand by me in saying that ice hockey romances are cute, fluffy, and spicy, and they must be protected at all costs.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, they were cute and fluffy. I don't know why it always has to be ice hockey, but they were cute and fluffy.
It doesn't. They were just the ones that I made you read.
Yes.
Mind you started reading the first one because I was giggling.
Yeah, I wanted to know what she was giggling at. There was no other conversation other than ha, like, you know. I just wanted to know what she was giggling at.
Laugh like that.
No, it's a lot more cutesy, a lot more demure, very mindful. Every sound that she makes is cute. It's annoying the fact that she is so cute.
If you want to hear the random ass sounds that I make, go and watch one of my gaming YouTube videos. Those always have a lot of random ass sounds in them.
It's so funny. Yeah, she has a way of it's not necessarily making it's sound effects that she tends to make. And they come out of nowhere.
Sometimes they come out back to back.
Yeah, she is a comedy machine. She is. So, I'd go check her out. It's AllyJade Gaming on YouTube. She has AllyJade as her main channel, which you can find her talking about books, beauty, lifestyle. She absolutely does it all. And I can attest this. That's why you should go and check out her channel.
Insert eye roll emoji. Anyway.
I'll give you an eye roll emoji.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we're going to leave this one here. We apologise for, again, the gap in which this episode and the first one was released. But we hope to be more on top of it. If we're ever late again, we think we're probably gonna at least put out some social media about it, just so you guys aren't scratching your heads going, what the hell happened?
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'm actually in charge of that, and I just slipped up and forgot about that. You guys needed a reassurance.
We have to be a bit more cutesy, a bit more demure.
Very mindful.
Thank you so much for being here, and we'll be shouting out another episode roughly in a week's time. I'm just going to put it out there like that. If we're on time, great, but we'll go from there.
If we're not, so.
Yeah, if we're not, we're so sorry. But yeah, so
with leaving nothing left unsaid, Jess.
yes,
I think that the new expansion pack that got leaked
yeah,
might have murder in it.
cool.